Alright, I'm back. I didn't notice the video was long, but alright, let's do this. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relax station and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwave mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me grab my matches. Uh-oh, I know I packed it. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. We start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard can it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood. I gestured the trees around us. There's no shortage of that. And some tinder. We can make that work. And then some ancient aliens are supposed to give us some advanced technology. Renovate our house, depends on the show. Yep, bark and moss until we get the campfire looking. Materials. Passable looking campfire. Just had fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just now about to set and the cool breeze rustles over the leaves around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help? Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen. You can do it. You're really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing, hardworking father with a steady work ethic, and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero. The neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great. Bro, stop. You'll make me cry. Okay. Don't want your tears put out the fire. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon we have a nice fire going. Way to go, man. We're regular old outdoor fellas. Hooray for not dying. We take a seat under the lawn chairs, and Craig gets cozy over the fire, warming our hands. Hooray for not dying. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch as Craig stokes the fire and sets the makeshift grill over the steaks. After all that hiking, swimming, and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit, but the sounds of crickets and the scent of steak fill in the air. I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in the pan. He's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushed ginger over it while basting them in the butter, both in butter. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I've ever seen him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up. When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steaks onto a paper plate and then sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away. Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He plates it next to the generally piled roasted potatoes covered in oil and rosemary. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything taste okay? I'm in heaven. That's what I like to hear. Remember how, for an entire semester, we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? So hard not to go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you can cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is a microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it. I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay? Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
Hi.
I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Hi.
I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I always work overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way. That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry. If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Nice.
I do, though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Whoa.
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs a balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too. It's just, I know I can provide for my family. If I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.